Hi everybody, my name's Steven, just in case you forgot. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome back. We are back in the signature table here at the Fisher's Test Kitchen, beautiful Fishers, Indiana, for a brand new Cooking with Sun King segment. We know we've been away for a little bit, we've all been busy, but we're back. Today's feature is going to be some Freedom Rock Beer Cheese Grits, along with some New Orleans style barbecue shrimp. This really awesome combination to kind of kick off summer. We're gonna peel and eat some shrimp. It's gonna be real messy. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So let's get cooking. We're gonna start with our grits. We're gonna use instant just to save some time because we don't wanna be in the kitchen too long. It's starting to get nice outside. Of course, some delicious Kenny's Farmhouse White Cheddar, our Freedom Rock IPA, and then just a little bit of salt and pepper to start. And then we'll jump into our barbecue shrimp and go from there. So to get started with this, we're gonna toast our grits first. In a lot of grit recipes, it's normally just boil water, get grits hot, call it a day. But we wanna add a little more flavor to this. So we're gonna toast these with just a little bit of olive oil in a pan over low heat. We're not looking to burn these. We're just looking for these to go from a nice kind of bright pearl color, just to have a little bit of toast on them. All right, so our grits are almost all of the way thickened and they smell awesome. They smell like toasted corn and of course delicious Freedom Rock with that light little bit of hop character. We're then gonna add, like I said, just about a cup and a half of, this is from Kentucky. It's Kenny's Farmhouse White Cheddar, great local producer from our good friends at Green Bean. So we're gonna whisk this in off the flame. We don't want the cheese to melt too much. It could get just a little greasy, but we want these to be nice and loose. And we will taste these, season them with just a little bit of salt and pepper, and move on to our shrimp. So New Orleans style barbecue shrimp. This kind of ultra famous dish, usually served with a big piece of crusty bread, lots of butter, a little bit of Worcestershire. We are using these beautiful Key West head off peel, or not peel, damn, we've got these beautiful Key West headless shell on shrimp, again from our great friends at Green Bean Delivery. We do a little bit of prep work with them. We're just going to devein them ourselves. And then we've got some other things happening. We've got a little bit of bacon from our great friends at D'Artagnan rendering. So we're gonna use that bacon fat to saute the shrimp. We're gonna add all of the spices on that little bit of Worcestershire. And when it gets up to a nice simmer and the shrimp are almost cooked, we're gonna hit it with a little bit of butter. And when I say a little bit of butter, I mean a whole 8 ounces of butter. You can add more if you like, but 8 ounces is usually the nice consistency. We're gonna emulsify that whole thing, serve it with some crusty bread right on top of those delicious cheesy grits. So for our shrimp, again, shell on, but they are headless. If you find whole head on shrimp, even more power to you because those heads contain all of the delicious saucy things and it'll all soak in there, but we want to clean these. So just with a nice pair of clean kitchen shears, we're going to just cut right down the middle of our shell, all the way to the tail, and then we'll stop. And if we open that up, sometimes we get lucky and we don't see the digestive tract of the shrimp, but we just want to do this so they're A, super easy to peel, but B, it also gives us that opportunity to clean out that digestive tract, which can get a little muddy. There's one, so we could just take this guy right out. Whee! So we've got just about a pound of shrimp. This should feed about 4 people along with our grits, and of course all that delicious crusty bread. We're gonna finish the whole thing with some fresh lemon, some chopped scallions, and we'll go to plate. Let's go cook some shrimp. So here in our pan, I've already rendered about 4 slices of our Hickory smoked bacon from D'Artagnan. It's got this really nice backbone, but what we're most after, of course, is crispy bacon bits to finish our dish. But that little bit of bacon fat to give the dish as a whole just a really nice smoky flavor and just a nice little richness to go along with our grits. Pull that out. Of course, we want to save the bacon, keep the fat down here. So we've got our bacon fat warming in the pan. We're gonna first go in with our shrimp, and once those are about 75% of the way cooked. The really cool way to tell that shrimp are fully cooked is that they'll start like a nice big relaxed sea. As they get closer to being fully cooked, and remember, we're gonna hit this with a whole bunch of other stuff, so we don't wanna completely overcook these. they'll get to a much smaller C, like a lowercase c. If they end up as a G, or just as a tight little ball, then we've overcooked them and we might as well throw some rubber bouncy balls in here. It'll be about as delicious. So shrimp, then our spices. We're gonna hit it with some Worcestershire that's been barrel aged, which is really fun. And of course, some delicious butter. Not just any butter, this really cool melange butter that has sheep's milk, goat's milk, and cow's milk all in the same. So we're gonna get a little bit of tang. We're gonna get lots of really great flavor out of that butter to go along with our barbecue shrimp. Once our bacon fat is nice and smoky and delicious, we are going to then add our shrimp. And we want to just leave these on one side for about 45 seconds to a minute. We just want to sear those shells and get the cooking started. Again, we are really trying hard not to overcook these shrimp. We will add the spices, so our Cajun rub, I guess if you will, or a Cajun Creole seasoning. It's got all the delicious black pepper, cayenne, paprika, garlic, onion, all of the delicious spices, even some thyme. And then from there, we'll add a little extra garlic powder because we love it. And of course, just a touch of salt. Now, our Worcestershire is going to be salty, our bacon is salty, but our shrimp are not seasoned. They didn't come out of the ocean seasoned, unfortunately. We want quite a bit. This is a saucy operation here. We're going to use this Worcestershire sauce and the lemon as the base to put all our butter in. So we'll squeeze some fresh lemon juice in. I do like to squeeze them cut side up to keep all our seeds at bay. So once this has come to a bare simmer, we are going to shut the heat completely off. Crack into our melange butter. You can see a menage butter. I guess there are 3 in there. So we're just gonna take this in little batches. Just stir. This again is off the heat. There's plenty of heat here to carry over cooking, but if we get this whole mixture too hot, it will break. We are looking to emulsify all of this delicious butter into a sauce, into our pan, and coat our shrimp. And again, this does seem like a lot of butter. This is exactly what this dish is. It's lots of spice, lots of black pepper, which we'll do here in just a sec, lots of Worcestershire, lots of butter, and this is the classic New Orleans style barbecue shrimp. One more. I actually like doing this so it doesn't burn. If we add it too soon and it gets too hot, it will scald and then your whole house, you'll be coughing for days and it'll just be everywhere. So we want to add that last. We want the black pepper to kind of warm through in our butter mixture to get everything nice and coated but still have that wonderful spice there. And then we can go to plate. Nice and thin. We've got a full delicious can of our Freedom Rock in there, which provides this really nice kind of citrusy flavor against that white cheddar. And of course, those delicious toasted grits. Creamy, it's cheesy. You obviously get that delicious beer flavor, and it's super great. And of course, we have our shrimp. So we'll grab just a few of those. And then some of our reserve sauce right over the top. Good. Nice and crispy and smoky. We've got some delicious grilled bread. You can just do oven toasted, whatever you're feeling. But I just love that nice little extra bit of toast on my baguette to kind of sop everything up. It'd be hard pressed to honestly get this whole thing into a bowl. It's honestly just best straight out of the pan. So that was our Freedom Rock cheese grits and our delicious New Orleans style barbecue shrimp. Of course, I'm Chef Steven. We are, of course, super thankful for the signature table here at the Fisher's Test Kitchen. We're super thankful for our great friends, Green Bean Delivery. We know they are just absolutely killing it out there, getting all of you fresh, delicious produce and shrimp and bacon and Worcestershire and butter and all of the other cool things that we're able to work with here at Cooking with Sun King. On behalf of myself, of course, our cameraman, Alex, we're super happy to be back. We're super happy to be here. Of course, go to all of your favorite Sun King locations or your closest grocery store or liquor store to get our fresh local beer any way you want. We just really appreciate the support over the last few months, and we hope all of you have a really great weekend. We hope you like and subscribe if you're nice enough to do so. We hope you guys have a great and safe day. Cheers.